One of the reasons for believing that anthropogenic climate change is really taking place is that the models which are used to simulate the climate only work reasonably well for recent decades on the assumption that the humans are causing the warming by emitting CO2. On this graph, we look at the performance of the models for estimating temperatures. Following the guidelines of the IPCC, we have taken the average of a group of models. These are shown as the red line on the graph. For comparison, we have shown the observed global temperature based on the average of the three main datasets. To give an indication of the range of errors in the accuracy of the models, we have plotted the maximum value of all the models and the minimum value of all the models. We have also shown when a major volcano erupted, because this can have a significant effect on temperature. The models do represent the overall increase in temperature quite well. On the other hand, they are not as good when you start looking at some of the details. There was a fall in temperature from about 1880 to 1910, but the models show this as being almost flat. There was an increase in temperature from 1910 to 1945, but the models have only a very small increase. What is more, in both 1910 and in 1945, the observed temperatures were outside the range of any of the models. From 1945 to about 1975, the temperature cooled, but the models show it as a slight warming. It's only when you consider the warming from 1975 to about 2005 that the models give a reasonable fit. This highlights one of the problems of the models at the moment. They are not very good at representing short-term falls in temperature unless they're caused by volcanoes. That is why there is so much discussion about why temperatures in the last decade have not risen as much as the models predicted. The answer, a perfectly reasonable one, is that it could be caused by short-term natural cooling, but for the modelers to present this answer means admitting a shortcoming of their models.